Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Grace Grella Show. Which camera am I looking at, Michael? Okay. Welcome to the Grace Grella Show. We are live. This is what live TV does, people. All right. I had to get my camera right. We are so excited here tonight. Tonight is a very special evening. I am blessed, psyched, thrilled, awesome sauce, beyond the beyond, to have Anthony Amraka here. Yahoo! He is fabulous. Anthony, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
You're the
Thanks for
best,
having
babe.
me.
You're the bomb. I have to explain to everybody watching live, this is the man, he's the real deal. You really do want to get in touch with him, and it should be on the screen. AnthonyAmraka.com is his website, and you can reach him through that and schedule a session for yourselves. You can call in if you're watching live. The studio number is 516-629-3715, there was a long list of people that wanted to be here tonight, and some very special people are here in the audience with us tonight, and we're going to get to them. But right now, I have to get to Anthony because it's just all about you, Anthony. Woo! I'm so excited. Can't you tell that you're here, and that people can understand how valuable it is to make that connection, and so that they can move on with their lives. So many people are in the stuck zone, I call it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you've been with the best of the best. You opened for Lisa Williams,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And you were trained by Tony Stockwell.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I have to, remind me after the show, I have to quiz you about the school over there in England. It's
Yes.
like Hogwarts, you know, going to Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Harry Potter fans will understand that.
It's actually funny because Tony calls people the muggles.
Muggles?
Yeah, the muggles,
Bada bum.
the normal people.
There we go. So I knew there was a reason I said that. And it's spiritually, it's all about we're all connected. We don't even have to be Italian. Bada boom. So it's great that we were connected.
Yeah.
I'm really blessed that this happened. How long have you been doing your work?
7 years. 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah, 7 years I've been reading for now. Professionally or just full time reading now for a year. I left my job a year ago.
Wow,
So,
awesome.
yeah.
Well, I'm going to be doing predictions for you, darling, because you always read and give to others. Bless your heart and soul for that, and we're all grateful for it. And I want to say that I'm really thankful and blessed that I had my session with you, and you didn't know who the heck I was, and we had a phone session, and it was spot on. And I don't rave about too many people, so when I do, everybody likes, oh, this person must be really good. So you're really, really good. And I wanted people to know that this is something that you really are heart and soul involved with, that this isn't just a hobby for you.
Yeah.
That explain that this is like a calling.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want to be a medium. I could tell you that. It wasn't something that I set out to do or set out to be. For me, my story. If anyone does know me, but I always tell everyone my story in a sense where I had a serious problem with drugs and alcohol, and through my 20s, I was in rehabs before I was 21. Just in and out of rehabs. I've been in and out of hospitals. But so I always had this issue with drugs, but then when I'd gotten sober, the last time I'd gotten sober, that's really when everything opened up for me. And I didn't know what was going on, to be honest with you. But I started to pray. I started to ask. I always believed in a God or a force, but I never had that dogmatic religious type of upbringing. So I started to pray and literally surrendered my life to God, and literally probably about after a week of saying this prayer over and over, someone handed me this CD of a Christian pastor that I actually listened to. I was like, wow, this sounds like God's talking to me. So I said this prayer about surrender, and eventually things started happening. And it was almost like, almost like a movie, like just perfect synchronicity of the universe. And I went to a lady that gave me a reading, and then that lady called me back. And I said, I was a skeptic. I'll tell you now. Like, I came into this as a total skeptic. I remember seeing John Edwards 12 years ago on TV, and I said, those people are paid actors, and I switched the channel, you know. And then I had my own experience. You know, someone had read for me in a Barnes and Noble. They were doing a gallery type thing. So when this lady that called me back, that said that she wanted to talk to me again, I said, "What does this lady want? She wants my money again." And sure enough, she said, "No, I know you don't have money. You've come up in every reading. You know, Spirit has brought you up in every reading this past week. I need to talk to you again." So we got on the phone again, and I had that situation where.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
That always happens. Hold on one sec.
Hold on. We're having an audio issue here. Okay, there we go.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. So the lady read for me again, and she told me that this is what I was if I chose to, follow this kind of path. And she told me, "I'll never charge you again. Call me because you're gonna have questions." And sure enough, things started to happen to me. I just didn't understand. I remember being somewhere one time. A lady walked by me, and literally I started to know everything about the person, and I was like I thought I was going crazy because I figured I must know this woman. I was a bartender. I was a nightclub bartender.
Right.
And I figured I knew her from that, but I knew all about this woman. And sure enough, I asked that other lady that read for me, and it was, she had told me it was a psychic impression.
Well, let's see if we can give some psychic impressions to our caller, Linda.
Absolutely.
Hello, Linda. Are you there?
Yes, hi. How are you?
Hey, doing good, honey. And your birthday is February 5th?
Yes, it is.
So you're almost the birthday girl.
Yes, I am.
All right. What a great birthday gift to you to call in and be able to speak with Anthony. Let me tell you something.
Hi, Anthony.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good.
So, how does this work? I ask questions or?
You have a question?
Yeah, I do. I have a business of 30 years, and I was just wondering, do you see any signs of it for sale or sold or when?
Well, here's the deal. I feel like right away when I feel it try to connect into it, I feel like you've been wanting to do this for a while and you've held back on it, or the family has held back on it in some way. Am I correct in saying that? So you've wanted to do this, or you wanted to sell it or put it up on the market,
Right.
but you kind of just, every time I feel like I take a step forward towards it and then 2 steps back. So you've either thought about it a lot or you wanted to do this and you haven't. I do feel like for some reason the next 6 months are very critical to the sale of the business or getting stuff in order for the sale of the business. So either like get your books together or getting your stuff together around the business, getting your ducks in a row to be able to sell it. But
Right.
I do feel like it's like a year to 2 years though still to a sale. I do feel like though I think you're going to get more money than what you're asking for, or you should ask for a little more money than what you're asking for. Does that make sense to you?
Okay, yeah. Wow. But you're saying 1 to 2 years. And then do you see anything like,
Let me
future-
let me be clear on this though. 1 to 2 years, I'm saying like the sale of the business. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's sold by then. It's not you find a prospective buyer by then. So it could be in the next 6 months you find a prospective buyer, but it takes that long to do the closing on it. Does that make
Gotcha.
sense? And I
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
feel like the first buyer, for some reason, just remember this, I feel like the first prospective buyer isn't going to be the one.
Okay.
So I feel like they're either going to fall out or something's going to not go through with their end of it, and then someone else will kind of come in right away and kind of take over or be the new buyer there.
Gotcha. Wow. And do you see any like future of another job for me or another business?
Well, here's the funny thing. I did feel like though this is going to be really weird, Linda. But there's got to be someone, either you or someone around you, that's into the healing arts. Who's into the healing arts?
Me. I would say more so me.
Oh. Okay, if it's you, that's fine, because I just pick up on the healing aspect, and I see a lot of green around me now. So when I see that, I just know that means, again, that someone's into a healer. I feel like you should like dive into it a little more, or I think you should kind of take some classes, maybe start with Reiki or something like that. But I just feel like you should look down that road for some reason into the healing arts. I feel like you have a natural ability to help heal people, but not just with like hands-on healing. For some reason, I want to talk about with your words. For some reason, that's what they keep bringing me about. Like you either help heal people through your words, or you talk to people and help take care of people in that way through your words, like inspiration. Would you understand
Gotcha.
that? Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay.
Very much.
Linda, are you currently working in social work?
No, my business. I own a deli.
Okay. Did you want to get involved with doing social work?
I don't know if
I
if I can
assume-
get out of my
I'm
business,
listening.
yeah.
I'm listening to Anthony talk about healing people with your words,
Okay.
and I feel that he's spot on with that. You're going to go for some sort of class certification, and in the healing field, and I think it's like social work, like you helping people to get what they need in their lives.
Gotcha.
All right. And yeah, we know that your communication's central and everybody comes and cries on your shoulder. We know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And who is Robert to you?
Robert?
Yeah, Bob, Robert or Bob, in connection with the deli.
No.
All right. Be mindful of this. This could be one of the prospective buyers
Okay.
that wants to buy the business. And I think this is the second guy. I agree with Anthony that the first person is going to come and lowball the offer and, just kind of try to finagle things and isn't going to be the real deal. I think, and I agree with him 100%. I think the second guy though is going to be Robert,
Okay.
and he's the one that's going to make it happen for you.
Right. Right.
Okay?
Can I just jump in one more sec here?
Sure.
It's funny because as you said that, I feel like to go a little more detailed about that. I feel like when I said to you about the first prospective buyer isn't going to be there for you, or
Right.
it's not going to be the one. Exactly what Grace said. I feel that's 100%. It's like don't take the first offer. That's what I want to say, because I feel like it's going to be lower than you expect, or it's going to be, you might just think, oh, I should just take it. Don't take it because someone else is going to come along and give you what you're asking for. That's the feeling that I get around it. And
Right.
for some reason, I know that you're empathic too as well. So I know, like Grace said, you're the person that kind of people come and cry on your shoulder. I'm trying not to hit my mic because I do that.
Yeah.
But there's a real thing here about you being very empathic. So you sense the feelings of others and the emotions of others. And sometimes they keep talking about sometimes you actually go home in a bad mood and you don't even realize why, or you kind of go up and down with your emotions. And I just feel like you need to take a salt bath, or you need to do some grounding, smudge yourself, whatever you have to do. But
I've
sometimes
been doing yoga. I just started that.
great.
Brilliant.
But like a salt bath too as well, like an Epsom salt bath, or
Gotcha.
just sitting in that, because it will clean out your auric field. Because I just feel like you being the empath, you're like a big sponge. And
Yeah.
so when you sense those, someone comes angry into the deli or whatever, or you're around someone, and then you leave and you don't realize why your mood just changed, it's really not your stuff. You're taking on someone else's, and you need to kind of clear that out.
Gotcha. Very good.
Linda,
Yeah.
we have a lot of people here, so God bless you. Thanks for calling in,
Oh,
and you
thank
got a
you.
lot of great information tonight from Anthony. And trust me, he's brilliant. So you can
Okay.
you can take it to the bank, and you will when you take the second offer. Okay.
Yes. Thank
All
you
right.
very much. Anthony, thank you too.
Thank you.
Grace.
All right, honey. Lots
a
of
good
love.
day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Oh, I love it when this stuff works. Now, I know, as brilliant as you are taking phone calls, because that's how, I was blessed with my session with you. I know your real forte, your real love is doing gallery work, like Lisa Williams does, like John Edwards does, and Tony and so many people.
Yeah.
Could you give us an example of how that works, how
Yeah.
you do that?
So you want me to do it now?
Yeah, go for it.
So let me just shift my awareness here to the spirit side of life. Actually, I feel like as I shift my awareness here to the spirit side of life, I'm met by a gentleman that wants to come in here first. That's why I have a gentleman that wants to come in. I feel he passes older to the spirit world, but I also feel like, though, for some reason there's issues with my heart, or there's been some heart issues around this man. Can anyone understand a gentleman that passed of some heart issues or had heart issues? Feels like a dad to me, to be honest with you. Would this be your father?
Yeah,
I feel like it was funny because I was looking at you before and I started feeling him come around me. So let me just work with him real quick here and give you what he's trying to say. It's really interesting to me because he gives me a really emotional feeling when he comes close to me too as well. I feel right away I want to say to you how proud he is of you, but I feel like he didn't say this that much to you when he was here. Can you understand that? Because he keeps talking to me in the sense where, listen, when I was here, I never said these things to him, and that's why I want to say them now to him. I don't know if people can see you right now, but he keeps talking to me about, like, even though you look like a harder outside shell, he talks to me about you have a heart full of gold. Can you understand that? Yeah. He knows that you look tough on the outside, but he keeps saying to me, my son, he's very emotional. He's got a heart full of gold. Can you understand that? You have your father's watch. Would you understand this? Or there's a watch here. True.
Yes.
That's fine, because he keeps talking to me about the watch, but does the watch not work anymore?
Correct.
That's fine, because he's acknowledging the watch doesn't work anymore here too as well. I feel like someone's birthday has to be coming up, or there was a birthday that just passed, or someone's birthday.
My wife's is a week away.
Your wife's right here? Happy birthday from your father-in-law. Here too as well, because he keep hearing birthday, and he keeps bringing like now. So if that's the case, that's fine. Your dad was a good man. Would you understand that? Yeah. But he just didn't know how to express himself sometimes through words. So that's the feeling he keeps giving me. I don't know why. I get a real sadness here around him. Again, he's not sad in the spirit world. He's just impressing on me the sadness here. Did you not get to say goodbye to him?
No.
That's fine, because he keeps acknowledging that not getting to say goodbye to him too as well, and so he wants to say goodbye. He's using me to say goodbye, and this is going to be really weird. I like your dad because he comes in, he shakes my hand, thanks for doing this, but you must have seen another medium before.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
But I feel like, his words, not mine, but I feel like he's thanking me because he finally said what he really wanted to say to you there, that he really wanted to say how proud he is of you, and even though he couldn't communicate to this while he was here in the world, it's like, I just want to keep saying I love you, because that's all I keep hearing in my head. I love you, I love you, I love you. And like, do you have a motorcycle? Or what's? Can you understand the motorcycle reference? Because he keeps bringing me a motorcycle.
I got hit by a car, and I went 10 years without a motorcycle, and now I got another one.
And so you, like, recently in the past
Yes.
while got a motorcycle? Yes. That's fine, because he keeps showing me a motorcycle. So he's aware of the motorcycle, or he likes that you have this motorcycle here again. And what's the deal with, like, I don't know if this is you or him, did you hurt your arm at some point?
Mm-hmm.
Your arm, that's
Yes.
fine, because he just taps me here and says, talk about how he hurt his arm. So it's almost like your dad's way of showing you that he's still around when they start to, like, the motorcycle, when he talks about this here too as well. But it's like their evidence to show you that I'm still here with you. I'm still here. You have 3 kids?
I have lots of animals.
Do you
No kids, though.
Or are you one of 3?
One of 4.
I don't like it. Is there 3 still here, 1 there?
No.
I don't like it. I feel like there's an acknowledgement. Does someone have 3 grandchildren of your dad? Because he's acknowledging 3 kids. Unless you have like 3 animals that you really consider as your kids.
Yes, absolutely.
Like 3 animals that are like your kids.
Yes.
That's fine. Because like true. Not 5, not 4, like 3 animals that are like your kids. Okay, she's shaking her head yes too, so I'll take that. Because he's acknowledging like your 3 kids. That's what he keeps saying to me. So if your animals are your kids, that's fine. The month of October is significant. So what's in October? It's usually a birthday, anniversary, or passing.
Oh, the one dog's birthday.
Oh, so that's like your kid. The dog's like your kid, and he's acknowledging October. So that would be like the birth. It's weird. Yes, I get it. It's usually like a kid, but I get because your guys' pets are your kids. That's fine. He's acknowledging October. And why do I want to talk around the 11th of a month? The 11th, 1-1. What's the 11th of a month?
I feel something for February 11th, and I can't place what it is.
So you really have a connection to the 11th of a month, February 11th? That's
for
fine.
Some reason.
For some
this
reason?
year.
That's fine. He's just acknowledging the 11th. So it's almost like he's validating hearing you or your thoughts. That's why I want to say it like this. So you must think, if you're thinking February 11th and you're acknowledging that, he's acknowledging it back. Like, so he's knowing that he hears your thinking, and he sees you guys there too as well. And someone's been talking about getting a new car.
Yeah.
True.
Yes.
That's fine, because he's bringing up getting a new car, So he's acknowledging the new car. So congratulations on the new car here too as well. And there's something significant around a necklace. Who's got a necklace? I actually may be pulling away. That's fine. Let me give you my last messages. It could be someone else that's trying to come through here, because they'll use it, even though we probably don't have time. But let me just give you final messages from Dad. Again, this is emotional feeling I keep getting. Your dad loves you so much, even though he couldn't say it there. And he shows me a tattoo. So someone got a tattoo?
I have an appointment to get my first tattoo.
That's fine. So you're going to get a tattoo. That's fine, because he keeps talking about getting a tattoo. Are you thinking about getting it on your arm right around?
Yeah, I'll probably
That's fine. He just keeps tapping me on the arm, and it says about a tattoo. So again, it's his way of acknowledging I see what's happening still in your life here too as well. But again, I just can't shake the emotional feeling. It's like I want to come over and give you a hug, really, and just tell you I love you So take his love and blessings, and I'll say God bless.
Thank you.
Oh, awesome. You know, I have to do it. I have to do it. All right. Whoop, whoop. John is a very special soul, and I do know him and his beautiful wife, and everything he said was spot on, okay? And I think it's brilliant that we're blessed to have you here, and everybody watching can see that there is validation. They are not paid actors.
Yeah.
That this is, like you said in the introduction, they are not paid actors. This is real. This is something that you could not have researched or known, and I certainly didn't give you any information. Yeah. So for everybody watching, I'm not lying to you. This is not a lying face. He is the real deal. If you want to contact him for a personal session, personal reading, please go to his website, Anthony M. Rocca, and that will be up on the screen, .com. And so that's Anthony, ANTHONYMROCKA. I want to say R-O-C-K in the USA. All right, .com. And you will be happy that you did. What a blessing this man is. For you to be able to bring the invisible entourage through, and like you said, it gives them peace of mind too, their energy, because as you said, he didn't feel that his emotion was expressed enough to John. Through others. And I won't even take that as a diss because I have read for the man. So, but
I hope it wasn't. I hope there's other ones.
But I did tell him that his father loved him and wasn't able to verbalize it. So, you know, I didn't take it personally. But, you know, I don't, you know, take when I'm reading with people, I don't say, all right, who'd you see besides me? What'd they say? You know, blah, blah, blah. Were they good? You know, I don't do that. So it's about us just doing our work and getting out of the ego and not taking anything personally. But sometimes for comic relief, it comes in really handy. Yeah. So, but as you know, it's with our sense of humor, laughter and love are the two greatest healing energies in the universe, and we do utilize that in our work to give that healing energy to whoever we're working with. Yeah. And I saw it exuding from you as you were working with John in the audience tonight, Anthony, and it's something that you were born to do. Yeah. You know, this is what everybody's born to do something. This is it for you, honey.
You're the second person that told me that.
All right, well, there you go. You hear it once, you go, eh. You hear it twice, you go, oh, you know. Yeah. Don't wait the third time for God to drop the brick on your head. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're meant to do, and I really feel that I'm blessed to be just another step in you getting used to being in front of cameras. Yeah. Because personally, I do my prediction. Cut to the videotape. My prediction for you is that you will be doing this and having your own show. And I want to say that Tony's going to have something to do with that. And I think that you might even have to go across the pond to do it. All right? And that'll be wonderful, you know. Yeah. I'll come and be in your audience. It'll be be lovely. But there's a lot of energy going on with you with the move, and I don't know if you've been thinking about this, but a physical move from where you're living. Yeah. All right.
We've been thinking about it.
Okay. Because I see your family wanting and needing more space. All right. Yep. And I do feel that this. I see you staying within New Jersey, though. You're in New Jersey, right?
We're in New Jersey now.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I do feel that there's an opportunity for you to go down south. And I don't know if they mean down south in Jersey or south as in the Carolinas. But I'm hearing down south. Okay. All right. I'm feeling that for you, the move is really going to make itself known for you this year in the month of November. Either that's when you find out where you're moving, or that's when you decide, oh, we found the perfect place. The universe finally revealed it, the big reveal. Yeah. And but it's going to be awesome for you. Now, you and your wife have 2 children?
Yes.
Okay. And was there discussion about maybe having a third?
Oh, God. Yes. No. Okay. Yes, but no.
Okay.
Yes, we've talked about it because people keep telling me I'm
Okay.
going to have another child.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing a little boy waiting for
Okay.
you in spirit.
Okay.
So I'm just a messenger.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, all right. So I'm here and I'm just delivering. They said they got 2 beautiful angels now, and there's a boy on the way. So that's what I'm hearing, and that's why this new home, expansion, new place, more space, and you make beautiful babies. They said, what are you concerned
My
about?
2 kids are awesome.
Gorgeous.
They're beautiful. They're
Absolutely.
like little cherubs.
Yep. So a happy, healthy, and it'll be awesome for you. And what's really, so that's coming up for you this year. They're going to want to let you get settled first with family, and then they'll start in with the, traveling here, there, and everywhere for your career.
Yeah.
Okay? And now you're not nervous anymore. Now you realize that the camera loves you, as everybody else loves you. Feel the love. I also want to say that your clairvoyance in your dream state is going to be kicked up a few notches, right?
Yeah.
So that you're going to be taking, either keeping a journal, and that's going to be turned into a book, turned into like a TV thing. It's going to go through different evolutions.
Absolutely.
Hold on with that. I don't know where it goes when we do this show. We're in the time zone warp. We love you. If you're watching live, don't go away. We'll be back, okay, because we're in the positive zone, and Anthony will be back with you shortly. If you're watching the rebroadcasted version, don't worry. All you have to do is contact him. Again, that's anthonyamraka.com, and you can get hooked up and get your own something on the phone, all righty? So lots of love out there. Stay in the positive zone. And again, Anthony, you're just the bomb, babe.
Thanks.
Woo!